About 8 years ago, I asked a member of my congregation who works for Environment Canada, what could the members of this congregation do to realistically begin to respond to the threat of global warming and to be responsible environmental stewards?
4, 6, 8, 9.
And without missing a beat, she replied, start eating locally grown organic food. I'd like to think that today's kickoff of the Oak Street Farmers Market is a concrete step on that road.
We hereby open the Oak Street Farmers Market. Thank you for coming.
I'm just curious if any of you know what the productive land footprint of the city of Vancouver is. It's bigger than the city of Vancouver, you know that. It actually equals all the land of British Columbia and about half of Alberta. That's the ecological footprint of our city. Globalization is an attempt by growing economies to discover efficiencies and find better ways to get more resources from far and wide and bring them into our cities.
$6.
And of course you know that the stuff we use comes from all over the world. So if that is the ecological footprint of our city, and when you add up all of Canada and all of North America, about 15% of people on the planet consume about 85% of the resources.
I'm sorry. What's the first one?
So the question is, how do we solve this?
We know we can't outrun. We know we can't outthink these challenges. Well, rather than outrun and outthink, why not try and in-run and in-think? Why not localize?
A farmer's market is a piece of that puzzle. I think most of us know by now that we need to localize our food system and we need to stop poisoning the soil.
Learn what it means to actually take care of soil and have soil next year that will grow food the same way it did this year. Harder than it sounds.
Blueberries, coriander, nutmeg, and beef. One of the things I'm finding is that people are understanding that their food has to be local. Last week at a farmer's market, someone came and asked me for green beans, and I said, it's too early for green beans. And she says, but they have them in the grocery store. And I said, well, they're actually probably not coming from BC. And she said, are grocery stores allowed to buy things that aren't grown in BC? Farmers markets help to connect the people back to their food. For me, farmers markets are a place of community, of time to celebrate food. It's a time to celebrate life.
Snap it off and then use the rest for soup or something. Oh, exactly. Look, speaking of big fat ones, look at that.
And here's to me where faith comes in. I have faith in our nature, that there are deep-seated instincts and feelings that we have for each other, compassion, cooperation, and this farmer's market is a perfect example. These generations down the future, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, they are going to benefit not because they have cheap goods from around the world or because they can get their food from Mexico or California. They are going to thrive and prosper because we have built the institutions that allow them to localize and be self-sufficient.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about this farmers market, and we will be sustainable, and this is going to be the best farmers market in Vancouver. Thank you.